sisters, and happy Friday. The day that I am going to be posting this is a Friday. So I thought I would do something different, something that I used to do with my patrons that they really liked, and it was called 5 Friday Faves. So basically, I think it was like once or twice a month, I would post a Friday Faves video that shared 5 of my favorite things that I had been working with or using or liking. And it was just a general 5 favorite things. It wasn't just a scrapbooking 5 favorite things. So first off, I thought I would start with this book. So one of my sisters, I have 4 sisters and 2 brothers. She gave me this book. I've been having a really emotional time with, life, my kids, breakup, well, not really breakup, divorce, I guess you could say. And so she got me this. She thought it would help me out a little bit. Basically, so it's called Fuck This Shit. Sorry, YouTube, saying swear words. But basically it's about a journal, or it's a journal that helps you kind of process things that are happening to you. So it asks for 3 things that you're grateful for, and then 3 positive words to describe myself. So I am fucking blank, 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 whatever the word is. Then the next page is 3 things you're grateful for, and then asshole of the day, and what is the best part of your day, what did you learn today. So each page has different things. So this one says 3 positive words about yourself. This one says daily affirmations, asshole of the day, and then it has quotes and things. Without gratitude and appreciation for what you already have, you'll never know true fulfillments. And that is from Tony Robbins. So it's just a bunch of things to make you look at your life and realize that even though it kind of does suck and you want to fuck everything, there are things for you to look at and be grateful for. So it's, I've had it since Christmas, and life has just been kind of crazy, and I just haven't really sat down and used it at all. So the month of March is here. It's a new month, and I am recording this, I think, on March 3rd. It is Sunday, and I am excited to jump into this and to just start realizing that even though my life does suck, it also is amazing and great, and I am learning a lot, and I'm growing, and I am healing. So this is the first thing that I am in love with, because I've been reading through it, and I'm just like, oh my God, every single person in the world needs this book to just show them that, yep, life sucks, but it's also great. So that's my number one thing that is my favorite right now. Also, yes, I did my nails, but I only did one hand of my nails, and these 2 broke off. And so these ones are the only ones that actually stayed. This one was like really, really thick because I'm learning how to use poly gel, and this one was really thick. So what is that called? I sanded it down. What's that called? I filed it down so that it would be about the same size as my nail. So, yeah, my fingernails look really weird right now, but it's fine. I'm embracing it. It's life. Okay, so this is the first thing that I absolutely love right now. Number 2 is shampoo and conditioner. So, Ashley and I have been having a lot of problems with like our hair getting greasy really fast, and like none of the shampoo that we were using was really helpful. And so I think around last summer, maybe, or around, I think it was last summer, I found this shampoo, and this is one of the nice things that about like the fact that your phone is always listening to your conversations, because Ashley and I had been talking about how our shampoo wasn't working or something like that. And then I think on either Instagram or Facebook, this company had an ad that came up for me, and it's called Kitsch, and it's like it's a really good company. And so I kind of looked into it, and the thing that they like to boast is that they use 90% recycled paper for their packaging, and it makes less plastic go into the landfills. So it's like biodegradable and recycled packaging. So if it does go into the landfill, I guess it's biodegradable, and so it doesn't create as much waste or something like that. So I checked it out. Ashley and I both tried it. She got the tea tree and mint shampoo for a deep refreshed cleanse, and then the conditioner that she got was the solid conditioner shea butter for nourished happy hair. And she actually got this, and I tried this out first, and I loved it. It was so good, and it lasts a few months. With both her and I using it together, I think it lasts maybe 2 months. But if I'm at my apartment and she's at the house and she's only using it, or if I'm only using it at the apartment, then it usually lasts about 3 to 4 months, I think is what we're getting out of it. So it does last quite a while. It could even last longer than that. We just haven't been using it specifically. Like, I kind of go back and forth between this and then other shampoo at my apartment and stuff. So, but these two kinds are the ones that have really, really helped my hair and her hair. So her hair is a lot different than mine, but she is very sensitive, like her scalp. She has psoriasis of the scalp. And so these two really, really helped her scalp not break out and her hair not be greasy and stuff like that. So I actually want to try a different kind now, because I am noticing this is great for my hair, but then my hair still is frizzy and it's just like split ends and, you know, all of that stuff. So I talked with one of their customer service representatives, and I am going to try their rice water shampoo, I think is what I'm going to go with, and see if that kind of helps. If that doesn't help and I just like the tea tree mint, I might switch my conditioner to the rice water conditioner. So I will leave a link below. I think I have an affiliate link for Kitsch. So if you do click on my link, it does help me earn a little bit of extra money, which is always nice to have a little extra spending money. So this is the second thing that I am in love with and favoriting right now. Then the third thing so I have my February kit from the scrapbooking store, which I haven't even dived into because this month of February has been so exhausting and just overwhelming emotionally for me. So I'm getting my March kit and all of that stuff all squared away and everything, but I just figured since I have this one out and I already have it available, I'm just going to show you. So my scrapbooking store kit is something that I look forward to every single month. And even just getting a new kit and having it in my hands and touching the paper and everything, whether I use it or not, just makes me so happy. And it's one of my favorite things that I look forward to every month. So we recently we got a new ownership and everything. And so they're trying to work through, not really rebranding, but they're trying to figure out who on the design team is going to stay and who, you know, doesn't have time. And so I recently talked with the new owner and I told her, yes, I'm still on board. And I know I haven't been doing layouts a lot, but I still want to. And I'm still here and I want to do all of the things. So we're trying to hash out who's going to do what. I am going to be doing one live every month like I used to. I gave her a few of the dates that I can do, and I think it's the second week in March that I'm going to be doing a live. So keep an eye out on my Facebook and my Instagram. I will definitely post the day and the time that I'm going to be doing that. Also, if you're not following the Scrapbooking Store on Facebook, go over and follow them. And on Instagram, they also have an account on Instagram. So I will link all of these below so that you can go follow all of these amazing things. So the kit for the month of February was Echo Park Love Notes. And I did do a video kind of going over the kit and showing you all of the pieces. I am still going to use this kit. I am just behind and I'm late. So that's my life right now. Sorry, I'm trying to finish my coffee. But I am still going to do things. It's just going to be a little bit behind everybody else. So I'm hoping the month of March is when I can dive back in and just have time for myself and find myself, so that I'm getting all of my emotions out and processing things. I think that's one of the things that I'm realizing is I kind of stopped living because I was just so bogged down by depression and just everything going on in my life. Divorce fucking sucks. And it's just, I thought it would get better over time, and I feel like it's actually gotten worse over time. So I am going to try to get back to myself and help myself so then I can move on in the rest of my life. So my Scrapbooking Store kit is one thing that I look forward to every month, and I absolutely love it. I have an affiliate link if you would like to sign up for the monthly kit, or even just use my link to just get one of the kits or whatever. That helps me out again by making a little extra commission money. So the next thing that I am loving was actually from the month of February, but it is the Follow a Sketch February that my dear friend Sandy does. So for the month of February, every year for like the last 5 years, I think, or something like that, something crazy, she has been doing this challenge, a daily challenge where she uses a new sketch every day of the month in February. And it's called Follow a Sketch February. So I had the greatest of intentions for February. Did not work out because my life kind of just was a shit show. And I apologize if swear words bother you, but that's just kind of how my life is. I had all the intentions to post all of the sketches that I wanted to. I actually only did 2 sketches, day 3 and day 6. And I still do want to do like probably about half of the rest of the sketches. I think I'm just going to start posting them in March though. So my favorite thing for this month, one of my favorite things, is going to be Follow a Sketch February, which I am moving into the month of March. And I have all of these sketches saved on this cute little calendar, so I don't have to reference anything online. I can just look at my calendar, see what I want to scrapbook, and whatever sketch I want to do, and I'm going to do it. So these are each of the individual sketches. I did this one. I did a post about my dogs, Max and Piper, when I used to live at my old house with my ex. And then I am thinking that I do want to do day 8. So I think I'm going to add that one. I'm not sure where my marker is, but I'm just going to add a little asterisk, however you say that word. I'm the worst at saying that word. So I'm going to do February 8th, 9th, 10th. And then this one, I think I like the 25th and the 24th too, but I think I'm just going to go through each one of these. I'm not even going to do them in order. I am just going to look through them every time that I scrapbook this month and I'm just going to decide which sketch is calling out to me, and I am going to do that sketch. I think I've used this sketch before in the past because I was on the, oh, what design team was that? Stuck Sketches. I believe that's a Stuck Sketches. I might be wrong. But I was on the Stuck Sketches design teams. I think it was actually this one that I've used before. And yeah, that is all of them. So that is what I'm going to start out doing, is going through all of these sketches when I sit down to scrapbook, and I'm going to just pull one out. So her hashtag, Sandy's hashtag was hashtag FAV'S24. So FASFEB 24. So I'll leave a link down to her Facebook group and everything, so you can check it all out if you've never heard of it. Follow Sketch February. And last but not least is bullet journaling. So I decided that I am going to start doing, oh, hey, look at that. Apparently I was using this for a Crafty Goals. Maybe I was just doodling. That's kind of funny. But anyway, I'm going to use this side and I'm going to use this as my book journal. So I've kind of been looking on Pinterest for, what is it called? Bullet journals. I was like, holy cow, book journaling and bullet journals for like scrapbooking the books that you read. And I've kind of been gathering a bunch of them and trying to decide which ones I like. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cover page on here, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 and a half. So I have 18 pages to do stuff with. So I might do 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then that only leaves, actually that leaves, yeah, that leaves enough pages. So I might do like a notes page or something. I'm not sure how I would do that though, because I would have to do January notes here and then February notes here, and then do a February spread, and then do March, and then March notes and April notes. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll just leave an extra page for each month. So then if I read more books, I can put more books on a page, or if I just have thoughts that I want to write about the month of reading. I don't really read actual books anymore. I think I've read one book this year that was an actual physical book, and it was actually on my Kindle. So, and it was a short book. I think it was only like 60 pages long. So it really wasn't even that long. A lot of the reading that I do now is audio, because that's how I can fit it into my life and actually enjoy. I love listening to books. I have learned. I've always loved reading, but I am a slow reader. So it's just really kind of stressful because I want to read fast, but I don't. And with audiobooks, I can read at 1.75 speed a lot of the time. And so I get to read a lot more in a month than I can like physically actually reading. Hang on just a second. Okay, so this is what my book reference little, what is it, widget holder thing on my phone looks like. I hope you can see that. So I use something called Libby, and right now I'm reading this book called King's Cage. It's the third book in the Red Queen series, and the Red Queen series, I actually have a physical copy of that book, and I've been meaning to read it for like 10 years. I don't even know how long it's been out, but it's been out a while. And so I finally was like, you know what? I'm going to read this series. So I'm on the 3rd book and I'm absolutely loving it. It's amazing. You can make bookmarks. I'm not sure what this one does. Let's see. Oh, it does. You can add highlights as well, bookmarks and highlights. And then the sleep button, which means you can pause it after so long. I guess I've never used that feature. Then here is where you can decide how you want your playback speed to be. So I'm at 1.5 right now because the author, or the lady that I'm reading right now, she reads really fast. And so I can't do 1.75 with her because she already reads really fast. So 1.5 is what I read at. And then you can also do 1.25, 1.0, which is normal speed, or you can do 2 times speed. I haven't even tried 2 times speed, but it is kind of funny because I will play this when I'm at work, and if I'm like in a room by myself, and people will come in and be like, oh my God, like, how are you listening to, do you understand what they're saying? And I'm like, yeah, I totally do. You just kind of have to get used to it. So I think I started reading at 1 times speed, and then I kind of slowly moved up, and now some books I can read at 1.75 times. But it's funny because if you start listening at normal speed, it's like so much too slow for you. Like, it's quite funny. But everybody at work thinks it's hilarious. So then you can go back, and this shows you all of the books that I have checked out. So usually, if it's a popular book, you can only check it out for 7 days. So if it's new, you only get it for 7 days. This book I got for 14 days. So I think most books that aren't brand new and that not a lot of people are reading or wanting to read, you can check out for, how many days did I say? 14. Mine is due in 7 hours, and I still have, this is kind of unheard of for me, I still have 2 hours left to listen. Usually I finish books pretty quickly when I check them out. This one, the last 2 weeks have been kind of very trying for me, and so I haven't spent as much time listening. Excuse me. So I need to finish this book in about 2 hours, which I am going door dashing today, and so I think that won't be a problem at all. Usually while I'm door dashing, I will put something on, like a book or something, and just listen while I'm going to and from places. So that is where I'm at. Then you can also, where I live, you can, these are all the libraries that are available in the town that I live in. And I live in a smaller-ish town. And so, if you live in a big city, you possibly could have even more libraries available. It just depends on if your library is connected to the Libby network and how many libraries have signed up in your area and that are connected to your library. So I think I have like 15, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 libraries that are in my area and that are connected together. And some of them are in eastern Idaho, some of them are in the middle of Idaho, some of them are in North Idaho. Like, they're from all over the state of Idaho. If you didn't know, I live in Idaho. Then I also have my Goodreads account, which I love going to. I have friends on here, and you can see what your friends are reading, what they're liking. You can see if people like the books that you are reading and your reviews. You can leave reviews, rate this book, and all of that. Then my books, so I have a want to read section. So I've put down all the books in my TBR, which there's like thousands of books in here. And then the read books that I have since I signed up for Goodreads, which has also been a lot of books. Like, let's see, I have read 160 books since I think I signed up in 2019. So that's how many books I've read over the last few years. It has Kindle notes and highlights on here that you can connect your account to your Kindle and leave have the two connected. I have my 2024 reading challenge, which I want to read 45 books. We're only in March, and I am so proud of myself. I have read 9 books so far this year. Like, that's totally unheard of for me. Usually, if I'm just physically reading a book, I only read 2 or 3 books a month. So the fact that I've read 9 books so far just makes me so happy. And so it lists all of them here. Then you can also look at your friends' challenges and how they're doing. So I have a friend named Ashley, not my Ashley, but a different friend named Ashley, who has read 31 books out of 60 books so far this year. Holy shit, that's a lot of books. And you can look at the books they've read, your friends have read, and stuff like that. Let's see. So I have a lot of friends on here. If you want to be my friend on Goodreads and see what I'm reading, you can. Let's see. I always forget what my username is on here. Let's see if it'll show me my profile. Okay, I don't want to show anything off too much. So I don't know. Oh, Meggy. Meggy Paulos is what my name is. I'm not going to show you like all this other stuff. So Meggy Paulos is my name. And right now it shows you that I am 85% done with King's Cage. And I think I'm actually a little bit more done than that. So, and you can also like scroll through and see everything that I've read. This book, Steel Scars, I actually didn't finish reading. So I still have it in my reading because that one is a physical book. And like I said, I have a hard time reading physical books. So I think I might try reading the Steel Scars one and just finish that one. But so I am Meggy Paulos on Goodreads. And then also you can see my 2023 year in books. I read 16,159 pages, 45 books is how many books I read last year. And this was the shortest one, Maybe Not, by Colleen Hoover. I loved that book. And then the longest book I read was by Kira Cass, and it was called 1,000 Heartbeats. And that one had 576 pages. I really hope that you guys can see this. There's like a weird glare that I'm seeing on the video, so I hope you guys can see it. Average book length in 2023 was about 359 pages. The one that I read that was the most read book last year was It Ends With Us. I loved that series. I read Longevity, the Longevity book by Cameron Diaz. That was a really awesome book. I might want to read that one too. Or again, I guess. The first book that I read and the highest rated on Goodreads was Becoming by Michelle Obama, which was a really good book. Untamed was also amazing, and that's the first one that I left a review on, and you can see my review. Another book that I really loved last year was this one, The Silence That Binds Us. That one was very unexpected, but oh my God, so good. Another one was Becoming Free Indeed by Ginger Duggar Vuolo. I don't know if you follow the Duggars, but I kind of do and I don't off and on just because I have a life of myself. But her story was very, very awesome. I also want to, I think Jill Duggar is coming out with a book, and I also want to read that one. Another surprising one is How to Survive Your Murder. That one was really, really good. Really liked that one. The Art of Racing in the Rain. That one was amazing. I'm pretty sure that one made me cry. All the Dangerous Things, November 9th. Love Warrior was also another good one by Glennon Doyle. The Book of Lost Names, that one was good. Under the Whispering Door, that one was amazing and so totally unexpected. I don't always leave reviews on books. I think I did leave a review on that book. It's just a lot of work for me to leave reviews. I'm not the greatest at writing, so I don't always leave reviews. I also read, what's this series called? The Sweet Magnolias. I read a few of those last year. Really, really liked it. Cinder was another one that I've wanted to read for like 10 20, however many years it's been out for. Kristen Hanna was another good one. At Christmas time, I love reading Christmas romance novels. And so I read quite a few actually last year. No Accident. That one was another one that I happened upon, and it was also really, really good. I gave it 5 stars. And then another one that is really good that I think I might want to read again is the Britney Spears, The Woman in Me autobiography. Or is that what it's called? An autobiography? Anyway, my last review of the year was Under the Whispering Door. And then, yeah, there we go. So last year I wanted to read 42 books, and I read 45 out of 42 books. So I 107% finished my goal. Woohoo! And that is just so exciting. I went through so many years where I was just collecting books and not reading them. And I'm so glad that I found the Libby app and that now it's something that I use a lot because it is so fulfilling to read for me. I just love escaping into a different world. Anyway, so this is going to be my reading book journal / bullet journal. And I am hopefully going to start that this week. And I'm going to start with January. And I'm going to do a cover page. Then I'm going to do my January month of reading. And I have so many ideas. Like I could totally go forever. Let me see if I can bring up some of the book journaling Pinterest pages that I've found that I really, really like. So there's this one. Which I think I've actually read the 12 Dates of Christmas. That one's super cute. I had no idea there was a Bridgerton book, so I kind of want to try that out. But this is really cute. I just like how simple and easy it is. Let me see if I can find another one. Let's see. Let me go to my saved, book journal. So I have a whole Pinterest page filled with book journaling layouts and ideas and things. So I will leave a link to that in the notes below so that you can check that out if you would like. Okay, this video took on a whole different life of its own, and now I need to go and do the things. So I hope that you enjoyed this Friday Faves video. I want to start doing this at least once a month, if not weekly. But knowing me, I probably won't do it weekly. I probably will do it once a month, maybe twice a month. So look forward to that. I'm so excited to be doing this new type of video, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye!